John, John Hutchinson, what's going on, man? It's finally good to get you on. I've been watching you for a while, working with a lot of the top guys in Thailand, and yeah, man, it's gonna be fun to chat with you today.
Hi. It's good to get on the show. I always follow you. It's always good to watch. It's a great job you're doing for everybody. I always support you.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Now let's start with your story, man. I know that you've been out there for a couple of years now, and I wanted to talk about like how you first ended up in Thailand because you're originally from Ireland.
It's a long story. Like when I left Ireland, probably started to leave Ireland when I was like 15, 16, like England and went to America route, went all around Australia, and I've ended up in Thailand. I was actually still fighting there like 2 years ago. It's like my last few fights was in Australia, and I just came to Thailand for a bit of training camp, and ended up in Tiger Muay Thai, and I ended up helping doing a bit of coaching. And during that time, I was getting ready for a fight. I was fighting for a WBC title in Sydney. I was preparing Tiger for it and went over and fought. And when I fought, I ripped my shoulder and my rotating cuff in that fight. And when I came back, I couldn't really punch, but I just always stayed in the gym and ended up coaching. I just ended up helping Tiger. And then I started helping like Petr Yan one day. At that time, he was just before I signed with UFC. It's like, hey, coach, can we do pause? They call it pause. And I wasn't a coach at that time. I was like, I'm not a coach, but I'll help him. But that's just the way it ended up then. Just bit by bit, coaching took over, and I'm still here now at it.
Yeah, let's rewind back to before the fight in Australia. You said that you were training at Tiger. How did you connect with Tiger? Because Tiger's not known for their boxing.
No, I was at an old gym over here. There's like a conditioning gym over here, Unit 27. And I was just there getting my conditioning. And I used to come here for my conditioning. And then I would go and do my boxing camp, say like in Australia or wherever it was or wherever I was fighting. And then somebody hooked me up with Sam Baston. He's an old coach here in Tiger. And he helped me a bit. And that's how I ended up in Tiger then. And the two of us just kind of like gelled together, and he helped me out a lot to start, and then I started to help him back, and we teamed up here in Tiger, It is. So that's Sam helped me get into Tiger to start.
It's been a few years, and you guys are building this program, this boxing program, where it kind of came out of nowhere, right? Because a lot of people they're not familiar with Tiger Muay Thai as going there for boxing.
Yeah, it's crazy now. The boxing is picking up brilliant. It's one of the busiest classes in Tiger, There's got to 60 people in the class most days. And that's nearly every day, It's really building up now. Most people come here now, they just come for boxing and conditioning. Where they have a choice now, some people might come here for like the MMA or the boxing or strictly Muay Thai. So it's a very good gym. Like there's over 500 people there training Tiger Muay Thai. So it's all around now. Like the boxing's growing massive here in Thailand.
It's a huge benefit for you guys, the boxing coaches, because guys will come and they're looking to get MMA coaching, but then they run into you and then end up having you help them out a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's good. And now even with the MMA, a lot of guys are doing boxing. A lot of them are winning fights with stand-up. So now they're programming that into their program, like boxing, so maybe 2-3 times a week, or a lot of them train everyday boxing as well. So it's helping all around. It's going around in circles. It's a big help in Tiger. It is.
Yeah. Now with Peter, that's like your guy. You mentioned earlier that you started working with him before he even signed with the UFC. Yeah, I think you were in Vegas with him during his last fight against Uriah.
Yeah, I was in Vegas the last fight with him. So it was, it's just every fight it gets better. He doesn't know how good. He's insane, crazy good. It gets better and better every camp. Everything he does, not just boxing. If it's conditioning, anything, he wants to be number one. He never comes last. That's just his mindset. It's a big team in Tiger. between the Hickmans and the conditioning. It's all, we all put it all in, you know, it all comes together. But Peter, like what he can do, like boxing wise, I've trained a few good fighters over here in boxing, and he would just turn them on the head. If it had to fight, he could just go professional boxing the next week, no problem.
What is it about him though? Like what it's other than, you know, his work ethic and his cardio and all those other things. What is it about him that makes his boxing so special? Because everybody's been talking about it since he debuted in the UFC.
He just listens, and it sits in there. You know, if you tell him something, he remembers, and he's a master of martial arts. So when we drill, like we don't like keep drilling, like just we do the one drill till he gets it right over and over and over and over, and that's why he's so good. Like he has to nail it to 100% before we move on to the next. So anyway, we're training. We might start camp early. We do a couple of drills. We think this is going to work, this is going to work, and we over and over and over, and then we put it all together. And it comes fight night. Even with like Uriah Faber, what does he right, Peter? You know, he's come forward aggression. Peter is like, he's like walking a fight dog. You're just like ready to, you're holding him back. Like that's what it's like. You know, like Peter, just control, distance, and discipline this guy, and you're gonna take him to school, and that's what they done. You know, and I say it all the time. He's the hardest hitting bantamweight out there, and he gets stronger every camp because all he focuses on is like balance and striking just to get better and stronger. And you get hit by him with them small gloves, you know about it. And that's every fight now he's putting guys away.
You said that if he drills something, he keeps drilling it until he perfects it. A lot of fight, you know, you've trained some guys. A lot of guys, they don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. They want to move to another thing, even though they didn't perfect it. So, how helpful is that for you as a coach to have someone that wants to keep doing it until it's perfect?
Yeah, it's brilliant. You know, as I say, at the start of camp, it might be boring. You know, at the start, we might just go for one shot, like a jab alone, or one right hand, or one left hook. For anybody else who wants to go in there and hit pads and feel, you know, and feel good, we just go back to basics. He mightn't have to do it, but that's just his mindset. He doesn't care if it's boring. He starts now. Now we're a bit further on in camp. Now we're starting to let him off the hook a bit, and you can feel the power in that shot. I'll tell you one thing, Moraes is going to need the best chin in the world to survive this fight. Just because he won't go 5 rounds with Petr Yan.
Yeah, the fight with Moraes is still, you know, over a month, around maybe 2 months away, right? So, but he's already training for the fight. I seen you guys on the beach, even though the gym is closed.
Yeah, he's training. We just trained there last night as well, you know, and he'll train us. I've never seen a man so focused and switched on. You know, we're a good bit out. 5 rounds is going to suit Petr Yan, and take nothing away from Moraes. He's a hard, tough Brazilian kickboxing style. We get past them kicks, it's game over. 1 round, his conditioning goes down, and I say it all the time. I'm not just saying it now, but I can't see it going 4 rounds. This fight's going to make Petr Yan. Everybody's going to know Petr Yan after it.
Like, what kind of drills are you guys doing out on the beach? I've seen a couple of videos, and it looks like it's some crazy conditioning stuff going on.
Yeah, it's like maybe we change it all up. You know, mornings like running, with legs, and strong legs is going to need it for the kicks. You know, and sprints, shadowboxing, bagged pads, and then they go like bounce drills in the water and all. You know, it's we just keep changing it up. You know, so we'll focus a lot like on like balance, because I know it sounds crazy, but you know, like something moving. If you walk into something moving, it's not really going to hurt. But if you walk into like a corner of a wall, solid, good balance, you're gonna like get hit hard, and that's the way Peter's gonna hit Moraes hard with good balance. You know.
Now with life in Thailand, is the coronavirus is getting worse and worse, you know, like most parts of the world. You know, how is your lifestyle right now? Is it kind of difficult to get around or
Just like, yeah, you can see it. Like, you can see it getting quiet here, and the shops, and we have to like take away food. I know it's crazy and all, and to be fair, I'm actually enjoying these few days break. I've been in that gym for over a year, no break or nothing. Christmas, I flew back after Peter's fight. That's the highest, busiest time of the year. Then Peter's friends all came from Russia. I was working with maybe 5, 6 fighters every day, so my elbows are getting a break from holding pads, you know. So it's refreshing for me now. It's giving me time to study and studying a couple of fighters here at the moment. Because I'm helping, there's an Aura fighter on the show as well in Kazakhstan, you know. I can't pronounce his name right. They'll laugh at me. Mosvar, is it? The Russian guy. I was meant to go to America with him for his last fight, and they had a bit of a road accident over here.
Oh yeah.
So now he's on the Kazakhstan show. So there were 2 guys on that night. So gives me time now to study and set a plan and all. And it's refreshing time for me at the minute.
Yeah, someone told me like a couple months ago that Johnny is at the gym every day, like every day, Sunday. Someone told me, I forgot who it was, but he said that you were there like every day, like you never took a day off. And I was like, dang, that's some dedication, because that means you're working hard. That means you got a lot of guys that you're helping out.
Yeah, it's crazy. But boxing is my life, you know. It's like there's no part-time boxing, you know. I go in that gym in the morning. I could be on 6 o'clock in the morning with Mairbek. Then I'm training a few guys, and then I've got the boxing class, and then Tiger Muay Thai have an hour class called Tiger Beachside. I run the boxing there. Then I come back, and then I've got the fighters in the evening. You know, most guys that want to train after MMA sparring or the MMA wrestling will come down and do striking after. So it's full time in there, you know. So as I say, now I'm enjoying it. I can focus, and I nearly watched every fight of Moraes this last week. You know, it's every day I've been studying. So it's giving me a good time. That's what it is. You know?
Of course, I seen you working with Mairbek Taisumov. You know, who else have you been working with in the last like year or so?
I have it all wrote down there. I help Loma a lot when she's in camp, and I think this last year now, 2 years I've been in Tiger. I think I've helped 24 UFC fighters. I have a list there, but like full time helping them out now, like Peter, Mosvar, Loma, Mairbek. Guys come and go, you know. There's and then guys come. We all work in a circle with George and Frank, and they might need hand. They'll send guys to me, or guys I'm working with will send that way. We're all one big team, you know. It's a very, very good run here in Tiger. We all bounce off each other.
Yeah. Like talking with the other coaches there at Tiger, right now you guys have this synergy going on with all the different like parts of the team. You know, like the strength and conditioning, the boxing, the MMA, the jiu-jitsu. It's just all this huge ecosystem, and you guys are just working off each other. It's pretty amazing to watch.
Yeah, it's great now. You know, it's perfect. Like, cause nobody has to go look for sparring. You've got the best sparring. Like you've got, I mean, on the MMA class, it could be 100 people on the mats. You know, from all over Russia, everywhere, you name it, and there's talent in that floor series. So everybody bounces, and it's competitive. If one guy is getting better training or something, they want to train, and so they're all pushing each other. You know, they bounce off each other. They do. It's good to see.
Mairbek, tell me about him, man. He's another guy. You know, the work ethic is crazy with him too.
Oh, serious. Well, I've never met a guy that trains. He is a workhorse, you know. What a guy is. It's so funny too, you know, when you get to know him. He's kind of like a brother, you know. And I tell you, he's an old guy. Whew, if you're on the wrong side of him, and he'll know about it, you know. There's no stopping him. There's none. He can hit like a truck. It's funny, you know, because this camp he came here, and he just was strictly boxing and conditioning. and you want to, like in that camp, short camp, I don't know how many sessions we done. I've never seen a man's boxing go up, his power, his punch and strike, and he developed so much. I'm so looking forward to seeing him fight the next time, you know.
Do you like those like what is it? What's he wake up at? Like 5, 6 a.m. sessions? Like that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, because he likes to be in the gym early, you know. The conditioning coach here, we joke and laugh about it, because sometimes he might get the morning or I'll get the morning, and whoever gets the morning gets the evening, which is a bit easier, you know. You're woken up. So like Wooday's like, no, you can do it, I had that long enough, so I got 6 o'clock every time this time.
That's work ethic.
Yeah, but you know, he's full of life in that time in the morning, and it's a very, very good time to train, because when you're there, the gym's quiet, you have the whole gym, you know, the drill and use the bags. It's perfect time to train if you have that discipline, you know. Might work for some people, and then others it doesn't, you know. Like the likes of Peter, like that man would train any time of the day, but the best time you see Peter train is the evening, like 6, 7. He's got his energy there, you know. Everybody's different. So for me, myself too, 6 o'clock, when I was training fighting, like to hit pads 6 in the morning, it would be the last thing I wanted. It would be like jogging, and then in the afternoon I would box, or the night time, but I could never hit pads 6 in the morning, you know. But it works for Mairbek.
When you were a fighter, you probably thought, man, I'm working hard, you know, I'm training, I'm doing everything, but it seems like as a coach, you're working even harder.
Yeah, there's been no break, you know. It's just days like I worked hard, like I always train hard as a fighter. Some days I go in that house and I haven't even got the energy to even think about training. Like, and I love training, so it's hard, because the amount of sweat losing that heat. I'm on my toes all day, like moving in pads, you know. And you come back, you're shook, and you sleep like that, you know.
Now with Peter, you know, what do you see happening in this fight upcoming with
Uh,
Moraes?
uh, 4 rounds. If it do, 3, it's definitely not going 4 rounds. The way, I don't want to give too much away, but like you know, Moraes' conditioning goes down after a round or two. Get past them kicks. We have to watch them kicks. There's not a guy that's going to go over 3 rounds with Petr Yan the way he's hitting at the moment. We trained outside last night, and you could hear the echoes of he's hitting that pad at our people were stopping on the side of the road. It was like a gun going off. You could just boom, hear the thud of it. He's gonna need the best. If you think of Aldo, he was like, but weight shot, maybe his first time making that weight. You know, he's been through the wars, he's battled this thing. You know, he struggled with him. Peter's fresh, hungry, and I've never seen the guy train. He can hit 3 times as hard as Aldo, and he can box twice as good as him. He's going to need the best defense ever to get past that chin, you know. And another thing, if you watch, every time he gets hit in the body, it chops the body, it backs up, and the back's swelling. So Peter's going to a bit more pressure on this guy, not as much distance for the kicks. I can't see it going the distance, you know. It could be a war the first round or two, you know. They're going to clash, without doubt. Even when they spoke over in Vegas together, they met outside and said, Peter's, I'll fight you, no problem. And the two of them are going to meet in the middle. They're 2 fighting guys, you know. Yeah. So it's going to be an interesting fight.
So you going to Kazakhstan with him?
Yeah, I'll be going over to Kazakhstan. I'm looking forward to it.
So it seems like you're going to be in the corner with him for pretty much every fight from now on. It looks like, right?
Yeah, well, with me and Peter, you know, we built a bond. We're friends more than I think, you know. And sometimes Peter's his own guy. He has his own. What comes to fight, we have a bit of structure, and you know, everybody helps Peter. You know, you've got the Hickmans, then Sean Cooper, the conditioning coach. It's all a big team here, you know. Coming in, then we get a bit of a structure and a plan. We'll stick at it and we'll go together, you know, and it works good, you know. So, you know, you couldn't the likes of Peter now so far out of camp, we couldn't put a plan out for him because he actually is his own guy, you know. He's amazing what he does. Different like to Mairbek, he'll come here and he'll say, right, coach, I want a structure, and you'll put a plan out for him. Peter's his own guy, and we can't change that, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
It's amazing what he can do, you know.
So you working with Peter, and then after that fight, who else do you got down the line? Do you have a schedule for yourself?
Yeah, on that show, there's two guys, Mosvar's on it as well, and hopefully Mairbek's on the Dublin card in August. So, but at the minute everything's up in the air because he's in lockdown over there, you know, and we're waiting to see what his new contract is with the UFC, and then everything's all getting locked down. The minute, so it's putting it all up in the air. And there's a boxer I work with too. He's a Russian guy, 19-0 WBO champion. Friend actually, Peter's Markov. He was coming out here. He comes out here and prepares me, and then he goes over to Adam Booth in London, finishes his sparring camp with Josh Kelly and fights. So he was meant to come back out, and then this kid, you know of him, like, watch out for him. He'll be back out then. He'll be going professional this year. Mohammed, young kid, you know. Hey, watch out for him. He's top class, you know. Yes.
Yeah. I know him. I know who he is.
Yeah. He'll be turning over this year now, you know. So won't be too long now. As soon as this goes down, like the virus thing, he'll be out here preparing. So looking forward to him. He's special talent as well. Like, he's another Petr Yan, this kid.
Yeah.
You know, the amount of talent coming through the door out here at the minute is serious. Young guys and the bouncing off each other, you know.
You know, it's exciting times for you, man. It's good to watch you develop and have these guys come through and work with them and see you in the corner of of Petr Yan. It's fun times for you, man. Thanks, John, for the time, and good luck on everything, man. And hopefully stay safe, in these times of being on lockdown. And yeah, man, we'll talk again very soon.
Okay, thank you very much. Keep up the good work.